the National Wrestling All-Star World Television Championship!
Hello, wrestling fans, and welcome to Clash of the Champions. I am Gotmark76. We are going to hit the ground running here with the NWA World Television title match. A Falls Count Anywhere in the building. As Bruiser Brody makes his way to the ring, I hope everyone watching enjoyed their Memorial Day holiday. As Gotmark76, Clash of the Champions is looking to end the night on a high note, as many of you prepare to go back to work and the daily grind tomorrow. Also looking to get back to the daily grind will be Sid Vicious as he defends the NWA World TV title. We have 5 big matches here tonight, all championship matches. Our big main event, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat challenges Hulk Hogan for the NWA World Heavyweight Championship. We will also see the Hollywood Blondes challenge the Midnight Express for the World Wrestling Federation Tag Team titles. Magnum TA defends the World Wrestling Federation title against Ravishing Rick Rude in a match that was supposed to take place at WrestleMania is finally taking place tonight as Nature Boy Ric Flair challenges Gentleman Chris Adams for the AWA World title. So a fun night of action planned. The matches are set. Sit down, kick back, and relax as Clash of the Champions comes your way. And Sid Vicious slowly coming to the ring. This match was played prior to the patch where created titles would show up on the champions. As you saw on the name tag, Sid is the NWA World Television Champion. But for some reason, the title did not show up. Sid gets pyro. I guess that's better than walking through, what was it, Razor Ramon pyro back in the day. I think he did that in 1995. There it is, the NWA World Television.
Introducing the challenger from Austin, Texas, weighing in at 300 pounds, Bruiser Brody. And his opponent from West Memphis, Arkansas, weighing in at 316 pounds, he is the National Wrestling All-Star World Television Champion, Psycho.
The NWA World Television title changing hands a few times in recent weeks. I mean, this is only the second month of the 2K23 season. Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff was the 2K23 initial television champion. He had defeated Sting in the Jack O'Lantern ladder match back at Halloween Havoc. He lost that TV title to Doink, who then lost it to Sid, and Bruiser Brody looking to take the title away from Sid Vicious as these two big men battling it out. Bruiser Brody with a knuckles chop, series of punches and forearms, and Sid Vicious is reeling as Brody in control in the very early going of this matchup. This is a pinfalls count anywhere in the match, and a beautiful suplex by Bruiser Brody takes over Sid Vicious. Brody working all body parts of Sid. And a stomp to the face for good measure, another one. And Brody in complete control. I'm not sure that Sid has gotten out of first gear yet. Up and And over the top rope goes Sid to the floor. Brody's gonna follow out, and watch this, the referee will come out soon. This is a pinfall anywhere match. This match can end on the outside. Brody picks up Sid. What's he have in store here? A knife edge chop blocked by Sid, and Sid finally trying to make a comeback. Picks up Brody, and a side slam on the concrete floor. The NWA World Television Champion looking to do whatever it takes to retain the title. And now Sid in control. And a big clothesline takes down Bruiser Brody. And another clothesline takes down Brody to the mat. That is the concrete floor, fans. And a big bear hug on the outside. The referee's right there asking if Brody wants to submit. I don't see Bruiser Brody as the quitting type. In fact, Brody trying to fight his way out of this bear hug, and does. And a big clothesline takes down Sid. Goes for the cover. The first pinfall attempt of the match. One. And a kick out at one by Sid. Kick to the midsection. Brody going for it. Is that a power bomb? It is. Onto the guardrail. Down goes Sid. We may have a new TV champion. Hooks the leg. One, two. And a kick out at two by Sid. Oh, and Brody has it up for a gorilla press slam down in the concrete. Brody now throws Sid back into the ring, and we're back in the ring, fans. But that gave Sid a chance to get back to his feet. Clothesline by Brody. Sid misses a clothesline. Back body drop by Brody. Up and over goes Sid. Brody now with a spine buster. Down goes Vicious. Hooks the leg is in at the put away Sid. One, two, and three. We have a new NWA World Television Champion here at Clash of the Champions.
Here is your winner, and new National Wrestling All-Star World Television Champion, Bruiser Brody.
One title match down, one new champion crown, fans. The World Wrestling Federation Tag Team title match is next. Don't go away. And welcome back to Clash of the Champions. The Hollywood Blondes making their way to the ring. And this will be an opportunity for them to win the World Wrestling Federation Tag Team Championship. It was just a few weeks ago at Saturday night's main event when the tag team was officially formed. They defeated the Von Erichs of Kevin and Kerry Von Erich. And I have a bit of a sweet spot for the Hollywood Blondes, so I granted them this World Wrestling Federation title match against arguably one of my favorite, if not my favorite tag team of all time, the Midnight Express. So this is going to be a little bit of a fantasy matchup for yours truly. We're going to see if this upstart team can defeat the current and reigning World Wrestling Federation Tag Team Champions. They've had these titles for several months now. And of course, a reason for that is because of their manager, Jim Cornette. Beautiful Bobby and Sweet Stan making their way to the ring. This ought to be a very fun match. This is the only match I decided to put the theme songs in for, so that tells you what I think of these two teams and their theme songs, but nothing but respect for both of these teams, and we're going to see if the Hollywood Blondes can pull it off. Let's head to the ring for the introductions.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers at a combined weight of 482 pounds, the Hollywood Blondes. And their opponents at a combined weight of 457 pounds. They are the WWE Tag Team Champions, the Midnight Express.
There's a look of determination in the eyes of all four men in this ring. The Midnight Express, of course, they have successfully defended the Tag Team Championship against every team they faced here in the Wrestling Legends Alliance, including that they defeated 3 other teams at Halloween Havoc, including the Four Horsemen, Demolition, and King Kong Bundy and Andre the Giant. Roll from behind, Austin looking to pin Lane, and a kick out at 1 by Stan Lane. Now all 4 men in the ring. Now it's back to Lane and Austin, as Austin throws Lane into the ropes, and a big knee in the midsection flips over Stan Lane. And the crowd giving Steve Austin a piece of their mind as he was saluting them. Again into the ropes goes Lane. Back body drop by Austin takes Lane up and over. Now Austin with a series of kicks to the chest. And Stan Lane wisely rolls to the outside at the direction of Jim Cornette. Now these 2 men fighting on the outside. Austin throws Lane back in. He wants to win the Tag Team Championship. And he cannot do that on a countout, as Austin throws Lane into his corner. Are we going to see? Yes, we are. A tag and double team maneuver here on the part of the Hollywood Blondes. Beautiful drop kick blocked by Lane, but he does not block the knife edge chop by Brian Pillman. Pillman now throws Lane into the ropes, and a beautiful drop kick that time connecting. Pillman hooks a leg. New champions, no, broken up by Beautiful Bobby. He came out of nowhere to break up that pinfall attempt, and now all 4 men back in the ring again. Belly to back suplex by Lane takes that Awesome. He's not the legal man in the ring. Pillman now with it, throwing Lane into his corner. There was going to be a double team maneuver, but now Lane, Eaton and Austin on the outside as Lane and Pillman in the ring. Keep your eye on Austin on the bottom of the screen. Big clothesline takes down Beautiful Bobby. As a backbreaker in the ring, Pillman takes down Lane. The Hollywood Blondes totally dominating the Midnight Express thus far in the early going. Now Pillman has Lane against the ropes. Austin eyeing up Eaton. And a stunner on the outside. I didn't see the maneuver in the ring, but Pillman took down Lane. Pillman's now climbing the top rope. He is setting up Lane. Could it be the crossbody off the top? He leaps. Oh, Lane turned it into a power slam. Had it well scouted. And now Austin back in the ring is 2-1 in favor of the Hollywood Blondes. And Stan Lane's in trouble. And a springboard DDT by Pillman takes down Lane. We're going to do Tag Team Champions hooks a leg 1. And a kick out at 1 by Lane. Wow. What a match this was. Oh, and a super kick. Takes down Lane. Hooks the leg. Pillman on top. 1, 2, and no. A kick out by Lane. Oh, I thought we had new Tag Team Champions right there. The Hollywood Blondes have dismantled the Midnight Express thus far. He's up, leaps clothesline, takes him down. Lane in trouble, Pillman hooks a leg 1. Broken up by Beautiful Bobby. He had no other choice. And now again, all 4 men in the ring. And again, it's 2-1 in favor of the Blondes. He's eyeing up Stan Lane. What's he have in store here? Could it be another crossbody attempt? Lane blocked the first one. Pillman misses a double axe handle, and that gave Stan Lane a chance. No, it did not, because Pillman takes Lane up and over. Pillman makes a tag. Can Stan Lane make a tag? No! Clothesline by Austin. Austin trying to take out Beautiful Bobby, but Lane makes a tag, and here comes Beautiful Bobby, who's met with a series of left hands by Steve Austin. And now Beautiful Bobby rams ahead of Austin into his knee. And this may be the first amount of offense that Midnight Express have had. German suplex, 1, 2, and no, a kick out of 2 by Austin. What a match this is. The Midnight Express finally showing signs of life, making this now a competitive match. It was all Hollywood Blondes until just a few moments ago. And now Beautiful Bobby takes over Austin. Pillman's in the, watch out for Pillman. He's back into the ring. And it's again a 2-on-1. Oh, and a beautiful kick by Pillman takes down Beautiful Bobby. And Austin again attacking Lane. It's clear to me that the Hollywood Blondes have chosen to go after Stan Lane in this matchup. As Beautiful Bobby has Pillman with several forearms across the chest, and down goes Pillman. Lane throws Austin into the ring. There's chaos in this match. Austin eating the legal men. And a Russian leg sweep into a series of right hands by Beautiful Bobby. Goes for the cover with the Midnight Express retain. 1, 2, and a kick out of 2 by Austin. And a neck breaker by Beautiful Bobby takes down Stunning Steve. Could this be the beginning of the end? And Austin with a knee to the midsection. Perfectly timed. And a belly-to-back suplex takes down Austin. Beautiful Bobby hooks a leg. 1, 2, Pillman in the ring, but does not break the pin up in time. And the Midnight Express have retained. What a match this was. A little bit of confusion there at the end. Pillman came in to break up the pinfall attempt.
Here are your winners, and
I think he got tripped up on the ropes. He was unable to do that. And the Midnight Express have retained.
The Midnight Express.
What a match this was, fans. Don't go away. The AWA World Championship match is next, as Nature Boy Ric Flair finally has an opportunity against Gentleman Chris Adams. This match, 2 months in the making. Don't go away.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the AWA World Heavyweight Championship.
And welcome back to Clash of the Champions as Nature Boy Ric Flair makes his way to the ring. Fans, for those of you who are watching live, or live to tape anyway, you saw a little controversy at the end of the title match, the tag team title match we just saw. It was brought to my attention, and we are going to have a review later on tonight, but apparently during the pinfall attempt, Stunning Steve had reached the bottom rope with his hand, and that's why Pillman did not break up the pinfall. He thought that the pinfall was broken up on its own. The referee counted 3. So a little bit of controversy in that last matchup. We're going to review it at the conclusion of this match as Ric Flair finally gets his opportunity. Gentleman Chris Adams for the AWA World Heavyweight Championship. But hey, it wouldn't be a Gotmark76 YouTube show without a little bit of controversy. As Gentleman Chris Adams makes his way to the ring. And again, this match is 2 months in the making. This was set to take place back at WrestleMania. the 2K22 season finale. And as Nature Boy Ric Flair approached the rental car of Chris Adams, he wanted to have some words with the gentleman prior to their match, as Flair said he was doing so in an attempt to get into Chris Adams' head. But Nature Boy Ric Flair was met by Jake the Snake Roberts. He was attacked and DDT'd. And then, of course, the Devastation Incorporated and Four Horsemen had a little bit of a feud there for a while. But this match finally taking place today. Let's head to the ring for the introductions.
Introducing the challenger from Charlotte, North Carolina, weighing in at 242 pounds, the Natural Boy. And his opponent from England, weighing in at 228 pounds, he is the AWA World Heavyweight Champion, Gentleman Chris Adams.
Chris Adams, of course, a fighting champion. He has defended that championship against the likes of Terry Funk, Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert, Jerry the King Lawler, to name a few. Back at WrestleMania, when Ric Flair got taken out by Jake the Snake, it was Barry Windham who stepped in the ring and got the better of Chris Adams. He won the AWA World Championship at WrestleMania. And then gentleman Chris Adams won it back the following week or two. My memory's escaping me right now, but it was very soon. It may have even been the 2K23 season premiere. As Flair now going to work on Chris Adams with a shoulder block, takes down the champion in a knee to the throat. And Ric Flair, the dirtiest player in the game, in control in the early going of this matchup, lines him up and nails a knee. And Ric Flair flops. That trademark flop. As he's going back to work on Chris Adams, throws him into the turnbuckle. And that is where Ric Flair is dangerous. A big chop takes down the gentleman as Flair showboating to the fans here in attendance. And a backslide by Flair has Adams pinned, and Adams able to escape at one. Now Adams has Flair up for a suplex, and it is reversed by Flair. And again, another backslide attempt by Flair. This time, Adams able to make it to the ropes. Adams trying to take a quick timeout. Owen pulls ahead of Flair and clotheslines him across that top rope. Oh, and now the action spilled on the outside. Flair and Adams going at it on the outside. Oh, into the guardrail. Goes Adams. Flair with a series of forearms and an axe handle across the lower back of the gentleman Chris Adams. And throws Adams back into the ring. He's going to go for a cover here. I don't think that's enough to put away Chris Adams. Referee counts one, and a kick out at one by Chris Adams. Still to come, the World Wrestling Federation Championship will be on the line as Magnum TA defends against Ravishing Rick Rude. And of course, our big main event, Hulk Hogan defends the NWA World Heavyweight title against Ricky the Dragon Steamboat as Ric Flair has a sleeper hold locked in the middle of the ring. Adams trying to maneuver and escape the maneuver, grabs Flair by the head, drops down and breaks a hold. Nicely done. Can Adams make a comeback? He has Flair, throws him into the ropes. In a meeting of the minds. As Flair with another shoulder block takes down Adams, goes for the cover again. Referee counts one, and Adams makes it to the ropes. And the referee saw at that time, of course, if you're just joining us, we're going to review at the conclusion of this match a little bit of controversy in our tag team title match More on that later as Ric Flair stomping on the back of the head of Adams, lines him up and drops another knee across the head. Flair in control. This match has been 90% Ric Flair since the bell. Goes for the cover. But we have a new champion. 1, 2, and no, a kick out at 2 by Adams. Adams has not been able to get out of first gear in this match. It has been all Ric Flair, and the clothesline up and over goes Adams to the floor as Flair struts in the ring. Now Flair going back on the outside to grab Adams. He cannot win the world title on the outside, but he can do some damage. A big chop as the fans here woo along with Flair. Flair throwing Adams into the announcer's table, and he drops the leg, and Adams has been busted open, but Adams catches Flair. I think that was a move out of desperation. Adams caught Flair. And now Adams in control, working the arm of the Nature Boy on the outside. He won't mind a count-out loss. Count is up to 5. As the Spanish announce team in their chairs, I am, of course, in the beautiful Philadelphia studios calling this match live to tape. As Flair throws Adams back into the ring. Oh, and a shoulder block takes down Adams. Flair back in control again, a big chop. Adams has been playing defense for the most of this match. And now Adams back with a series of knees to the face. The knee by Flair takes Adams up and over. So every time Adams has some momentum, as Flair goes for the cover, 1, 2, and a kick out at 2 by Adams. Every time Chris Adams has a little bit of momentum, Ric Flair puts an almost immediate halt to that. Oh, but there's an enziguri by Adams, takes down Flair. Adams is not going away without a fight. Super kick, that's it. He's going to retain. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2 by Flair. Adams is beside himself. I thought that was it right there. That match is usually over when Adams hits a super kick. He's now ascended to the top rope, leaps, and a drop kick moved out of the way by Flair, well scouted by the Nature Boy. Adams now has Flair draped across the top rope and working the arm of Ric Flair. Throws Flair into the ropes, and a beautiful drop kick takes Flair down. Flair in trouble for the first time in this match, and as I say that, he's able to sweep the leg and reverse it. And again, every time Adams gets momentum, Flair turns it around. Flair setting up Adams. Here it comes, the figure 4 leg lock. Will we have a new AWA World Heavyweight Champion is locked in? Can Adams escape? Adams trying to turn Flair over. Can he do it? Is Flair going to win the AWA World Heavyweight title? What a visual that is. The blood running down the face of Chris Adams. Will he tap? No. He's trying to turn it over again. It does. The figure 4 reverse, but the damage may have been done. As both men get back to their feet, Adams has Flair, throws him into the ropes. Up and over goes Flair. Ooh, and a back body drop blocked by Flair, but Adams picks up Flair and drops him head first into the turnbuckle. Adams has Flair against the top rope in a series of shin kicks. Now Adams with a stomp to the chest. And this is probably the most sustained offense on the part of Chris Adams since this match began. And Adams leaps through the middle rope and dives on the Flair. Adams now firing away with a series of left hands to the side of the head of Flair. Flair is in trouble for the first time in this matchup. Flair, knowing he cannot win the title on the countout, throws Adams back into the ring. And another knee takes Adams up and over. Flair setting up Adams. Could it be another figure 4 leg lock? He's setting them up. He moves to the crowd. Adams was able to reverse the first one. Can he do it the second time? Oh, but no, he makes it to the ropes instead. Nicely done on the part of the champion. Flair lining up Adams and drops another knee to the head. Don't tell me it's another one. It is. It's going to be another figure four leg lock, the third one in the match. Adams was able to escape the first two. Can he escape the third? It's locked in. Adams trying to do everything he can to turn it over. Flair has it locked in. Adams will not submit. That is the fighting champion right there. Can Adams turn him over? The referee's right there asking if Adams wants to submit. Oh, this figure four leg lock is locked in for a very long time. But Adams trying to turn him over again. It does. That is twice now. Well, 3 times he escaped the figure four. Twice he turned him over. And Adams back in control now. Adams going to work in the leg of Flair. Spinning toe hold. Will Flair submit? Moved out of the way by Flair. Adams with a series of right hands though, and a big forearm. Flair's in trouble. Adams now has Flair, throws him into the turnbuckle again. Rams him head first. Adams stomping in the corner. Flair's in trouble, drops him down to the mat. Adams back in control. He's setting up Flair. What's he have in store here? It's a super kick, moved down the way by Flair, well scouted open, a big forearm by Adams. Another forearm by Adams. Has him up nice, slam down, to the mat goes Flair. Adams can feel it, will he retain? Has Flair in trouble, throws him into the ropes, and a crossbody takes Flair down. Adams, survive kick, oh, super kick caught by Flair. And Flair takes down Chris Adams. Adams rolls to the outside floor to avoid a further punishment. What is Flair doing? Flair is untying that top turnbuckle. Watch out for that top turnbuckle. It's been exposed. Flair and throws Adams into the exposed turnbuckle. It has to be all. He's going to roll over Adams. Hooks the leg. Referee position 1, 2, and 3. No! A kick out by Adams. And Flair is beside himself. The referee sees the turnbuckle. The referee putting the turnbuckle pad back on. Flair goes for the cover, but the referee putting the turnbuckle pad back on. Flair has Adams pinned, but there's no one there to count. Finally, the referee turns around. 1, 2, and a kick out of 2 by Adams. Flair getting a piece of his own medicine there. He exposed that top turnbuckle, and now he's going for a figure four the 4th time. It's locked in the center of the ring. Will Adams submit this time? Adams was able to escape the first 3 times. He's going to escape again. He turns it over again. Adams will not go quietly into the night. Adams has escaped the figure four leg lock 4 times, counted 4 times. And now Adams goes for the cover, looking to retain 1. And a kick out of 1 by Flair. What a match this is for the AWA World Heavyweight Championship as Adams firing away with a series of right hands. Oh, and Adams slamming Flair's arm down to the mat, goes for the cover, will he retain 1, 2, no, a kick out of 1 by Flair. Adams, as Flair throws him into the ropes. And a hip toss, right up and over goes Flair. Adams now climbing the second turnbuckle, lining up the Nature Boy. He leaps and misses. A splash. Flair, don't tell me a 5th time, takes down Adams. He's setting him up for the figure four leg lock. Can Adams Adams escape? No, he cannot. He taps. And we have a new AWA World Heavyweight Champion, Nature Boy Ric Flair. What a match this was. Chris Adams escaped the figure four leg lock 4 times, but could not escape the 5th.
AWA World Heavyweight Champion, the Natural Boy.
Fans, we have much more Clash of the Champions. Don't go away. Fans, earlier tonight, a little bit of controversy in the World Tag Team title match. Watch this. The referee counts 1. She counts 2. There's Steve Austin with his hand on the bottom rope. And the referee counts 3. So a little bit of controversy. We are going to have more on this in the upcoming weeks on Gotmark76 this week. But a rematch will be in store at some point. The Hollywood Blondes will get another opportunity at the World Wrestling Federation Tag Team Championship, currently held by the Midnight Express.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Championship.
As Rick Rude makes his way to the ring, he is being led by Bobby the Brain Heenan. Bobby the Brain Heenan, of course, manager of Mr. Perfect, who was the last person that Magnum TA defeated in a title defense. Magnum TA has been a fighting champion, make no mistake about it. But he is in for one of, if not his toughest opponents to date, with Ravishing Rick Rude. And Bobby the Brain Heenan wants that World Wrestling Federation Championship in the Heenan family. We'd have to go back to last summer, when he managed Andre the Giant to the World Wrestling Federation title. As Magnum TA makes his way to the ring, he has been a fighting champion. He has defeated every wrestler that has challenged him for that title. He has ducked no challengers. He's taken on everybody. And he's defeated them all. But can he defeat Ravishing Rick Rude here tonight? We're moments away from finding out. Now time for the introductions. Let's head to the ring.
Introducing the challenger from St. Paul, Minnesota, weighing in at 274 pounds, the Superstar. And his opponent from Virginia Beach, Virginia, weighing in at 245 pounds, he is the WWE Champion, Magnum TA.
And that is what they're fighting for, the World Wrestling Federation Championship, that beautiful Winged Eagle World Wrestling Federation Championship. Magnum TA, of course, getting that title at WrestleMania when he defeated the Macho Man Randy Savage in that title defense. There's the ball, away we go, and the big clothesline by Magnum takes down Ravishing Rick Rude. Magnum now throws Rude into the ropes. Big elbow. Rude in trouble. Magnum not even giving Rude a chance to lock up. Big splash. Magnum goes to recover one. And a kick out at one by Rude. So Magnum taking the fight to Rick Rude from the very beginning. Big chop takes down Rude. Goes to recover again. Magnum looking to end this match early. Kick out at one by Rude. I had to say, this is not like Magnum TA. Maybe he realizes the threat that Ravishing Rick Rude is. Back body drop up and over goes Rude. Drop kick from behind, but nicely scouted by Rick Rude. Moved out of the way and a neck breaker. Not quite the Rude awakening, but a neck breaker nonetheless. And Rick Rude now in control. As Magnum up, beautiful reverse suplex. Rude throws Magnum up and over the top rope. And a big right hand, and now Rick Rude going to the outside. What's he gonna do? Oh, a back body drop onto the side of the ring. Rude throws Magnum back in. He can't win the world title on the outside. And Magnum again catches Rude with a clothesline. Another clothesline takes down the Ravishing One. A knee to the head. Wow, Magnum in control. Rick Rude in trouble. And an inside cradle. Will Magnum retain? One. And a kick out at one by Rude. Magnum TA has always had a sense of urgency to win, but I have never seen it as much as it's on display in this match. As Rude now going for, is it a pop? No, not a backbreaker. He hasn't been a backbreaker. Well, Magnum's not going to submit to a backbreaker. I just can't see it. Can he escape? He grabs the arms of Rude and does escape the backbreaker. Nicely done on the part of the champion. And an inside cradle again. Has Rude pinned. Referee counts one. And a kick out at one by Rude. Oh, Heenan distracting Magnum TA there for a second. Magnum wisely goes back on the attack on the Ravishing Rick Rude. Oh, but here it comes! The Rude Awakening! Rude nails him! It's gonna be over! We're gonna have a new champion! He hooks the leg! Referee out of position. 1, 2, and no! A kick out of 2 by Magnum! He kicked out of the Rude Awakening. Rude goes for the cover again. 1, 2, and a kick out of 2 again. Oh, the fans are on their feet. They thought they were going to see a new world champion. And quite frankly, so did I. Inverted atomic drop. Going for a scoop slam. No, reverse into a DDT. Magnum spikes him down. Hooks the leg. Will he retain? No. Rude makes it to the ropes. Nicely done by the challenger. What a back and forth match this is for the World Wrestling Federation Heavyweight Championship. Off the ropes is Rude. Back body drop. Up and over goes the Ravishing One.
Alright, that's it.
Oh, and Rude plants the face of Magnum into his knee to stop the momentum of Magnum TA. And Rude with an elbow drop on the lower back. Back and forth now. Bobby Heenan shouting instruction to Rick Rude as Rude misses a splash from the second turnbuckle. And look at this, Heenan up on the apron, distracting Magnum TA, and that has given Rick Rude a chance to get back to his feet. Big clothesline though, Magnum takes down Ravishing Rick Rude. So Rude unable to capitalize on the distraction, belly-to-belly suplex. Is that enough to put away Rude? Magnum hooks the leg. He's going to retain. 1, 2, and no, a kick out of 2 by Rude. And both men have kicked out of the opponent's signature maneuvers. Magnum kicked out of the Rude Awakening. Rude kicked out of the belly-to-belly. Who wants it more? Up and over goes Magnum. Magnum avoided the back body drop and nails Rude with the clothesline again. And Heenan has thrown a chair into the ring. Magnum grabs a chair. What was Magnum thinking? And that gave Rude a chance to close him out. Magnum over the top rope. We're going to new champion. The referee puts the damn chair down. 1, 2, and a kick out of 2 by Magnum. Rude now firing away with a series of right hands to stomp to the chest. Rude back in control. Big right hand takes down Magnum. What a match this is. And we still have the NWA World Championship match to come. Oh, and Rude scouted that clothesline, big boot to the throat. Magnum with a series of kicks of his own. And then another inside cradle. Has Rude pinned. 1, 2, and no, a kick out of 2 by Rude. And again, Bobby Heenan having words for Magnum. Magnum wisely turns his attention back to Rude. Off the ropes goes Magnum, and a splash off the ropes. Referee position 1, 2, and a kick out of 2 by Rude. Magnum setting up Rude. Can it be the belly to belly again? He has him. Oh, and a belly to back suplex instead. Goes for the cover and Rude again. Makes it to the ropes. That is nice ring awareness on the part of Ravishing Rick Rude. Into the turnbuckle goes Rude. Magnum follows suit by rubbing his elbow into the eyes of Ravishing Rick Rude and does it again. Magnum in control again. A back and forth match for the World Wrestling Federation Championship. We've already seen the crowning of the new World TV Champion when Bruiser Brody defeated Sid Vicious. And look at that powerbomb to the outside by Rude. Rude follows Magnum to the outside. We've seen a new AWA World Heavyweight Champion crown 2 as Nature Boy Ric Flair defeated Chris Adams. Controversy in the tag team title match. And a belly-to-belly suplex on the outside by Rude. Will we have a new World Wrestling Federation champion? Rude throws Magnum back into the ring. All he has to do now is pin him, and we're going to have a new champion. Kick to the midsection. Here it comes again, the Rude Awakening. Magnum kicked out the first time. Can he kick out again? Rude goes for the cover, new champion. Referee counts 1, 2, and a kick out again at 2. Rude does not know what he has to do to put away Magnum. Rude going back to work, forearm across the back, rolls over Magnum, hooks the leg, new champion. 1, 2, and a kick out again at 2. Magnum is fighting for his life. This has been by far the toughest title defense of his reign. And Rude now going for a pile driver. No, back body drop by Magnum. Reversed it. Magnum sets him up. Spine buster into a pinfall. Will he get Rude? 1, 2, and a kick out of 2 by Rude. Magnum setting up the Ravishing one. Could it be another belly to belly? Rude kicked out of the first one. Will he kick out of the second one? Hooks the leg. Referee counts 1, 2, and 3. Magnum TA successfully defends the world title here against Rick Rude. What a match this was.
Here is your winner, and still WWE Champion, Magnum T.
Fans, don't go away. The NWA World Title match is next. We'll be right back.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the National Wrestling All-Star World Heavyweight Championship.
Welcome back to Clash of the Champions. It is now time for the big main event, as that man, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, will challenge Hulk Hogan for the NWA World Heavyweight title. It was just a couple weeks ago when Ricky the Dragon Steamboat had defeated Nikita Koloff, the man who defeated Hulk Hogan for the World Wrestling Federation Championship last year. And later on in that card, on that show available on demand on the Gotmark76 YouTube channel, Hulk Hogan wrestled Ricky Morton, and at the conclusion of that victory, proceeded to further damage with the ring steel steps. As Hulk Hogan beat down Ricky Morton, and Steamboat had enough and said he challenged Hulk Hogan to, I was more than happy to oblige. So Steamboat gets his opportunity here at Clash of the Champions, and that man right there, Hulk Hogan, paying for the entrance. And look at this, using the World Heavyweight Championship as a prop. I mean, the man brings ratings. I'm going to give him the entrance he wants, but I won't hide the fact that I might be pulling for Steamboat here. Steamboat in the ring, waiting patiently for Hulk Hogan to make his entrance. The fans here giving the Hulkster a bit of the business, if you will. Some are cheering him, some not so much. But regardless of what you think, he is the NWA World Heavyweight Champion. And he will step into the ring against one of his toughest challengers in the Dragon.
Introducing the challenger from Hawaii, weighing in at 234 pounds, Ricky the Dragon Steve Boyd. And his opponent from Venice Beach, California, weighing in at 302 pounds. He is the National Wrestling All-Star World Heavyweight Champion, Hulk Hogan.
The introductions are done. It's time for fighting. As Hogan hands over that World Wrestling, or the NWA World Heavyweight Championship. And it might be the last time he holds that title, as Ricky Steamboat looks it over, nods in approval. And if Steamboat has his way, he'll be hoisting that title at the conclusion of this match. Fans, we thank you so much for spending your Memorial Day with us here. It is time for the main event, collar and elbow tie-up. Hogan has Steamboat, goes for a suplex. And Steamboat with a reversal, roll up from behind, has Hogan pinned, referee counts one. Kick out at one by Hogan. Hey, Steamboat doesn't get paid by the hour. He's trying to win the world title any way he can. And he may just have to surprise Hogan with a roll-up from behind. As Steamboat now, with a series of moves, takes Hogan down. Now he goes for the pinfall again, one, and again a kick out at one by Hogan. Hogan dodged that one. Hogan now picks up Steamboat. And a backbreaker across the back of the Dragon. Hogan pushing down with all of his weight and shoves Steamboat off of his leg. Rams Steamboat's face into his knee and Hogan back in control. Stomps on the arm of Steamboat and Hogan looking to retain the title, but Steamboat using his head. Nicely done by Hogan. Throws Hogan to the ropes. And a big chop by Steamboat and a drop kick. Takes Hogan down. Hogan rolls to the outside as Steamboat climbs the top rope. And a little bit of a stalemate here. Oh, and Hogan walked right into a dive by Steamboat. Steamboat dove through the second rope and nailed Hogan on the outside. And that brought the fans to their feet. Look at that at ringside. The referee has begun to count. Steamboat needs to be careful not to get counted out here. He cannot win the NWA World title on a count out. Steamboat must have heard me. Throws Hogan back into the ring. And Hogan grabbing Steamboat, has him up on his shoulders. What's he gonna do? He face plants Steamboat across the top turnbuckle. And Hogan now, Hogan walked into a kick by Steamboat. Steamboat dives a running, charging Hogan. Hogan now, with a rake on the back. And now Hogan picks up Steamboat and slams him down to the mat. Does not go for the cover, but Steamboat with an inside cradle has Hogan pinned one! And a kick out of one by Hogan. Wow, I'll tell you, Steamboat trying to put away Hogan any way he can. And a drop kick shoved aside by Hogan. Hogan now has Steamboat in a bear hug. And that's how he defeated Ricky Morton, what started all this. Steamboat trying to escape with an elbow, another elbow. Clapping his hands, breaks the hold. And a big clothesline takes Hogan down again. Steamboat back in control. Lines up Hogan with a series of karate chops. Oh, but Hogan with a sleeper hold, trying to put down the Dragon. That's not a move I see Hogan use frequently. He has Steamboat in a sleeper hold, and Steamboat drops down the breakup. Nicely done on the part of the challenger. Another inside cradle has Hogan pinned again. Referee counts one. And a kick out of one by Hogan. Each and every time Steamboat goes for the cover, Hogan has to use energy to escape. And there it is. The slam down to the mat. Steamboat. This could be the prelude to the crossbody. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, and a kick out of two by Hogan. Steamboat now climbing the top rope. He's letting Hogan get back to his feet. Could it be the crossbody? He leaves and a drop kick nails Hogan. Goes for the cover. Will we have a new champion? 1, 2, and now a kick out of two by Hogan. What a match this is. Steamboat climbing the top rope again. He leaves an elbow drop to the back. Hogan's in trouble. Steamboat rolls him over, goes for the cover. Referee counts 1, 2, and a kick out of two by Hogan. Steamboat climbing the top rope and Hogan back to his feet. Caught Steamboat. He caught him. And he throws Steamboat off the top rope. And he drops a knee across the forehead of Steamboat. Hogan now back in control. Hogan picks up Steamboat. What's he have? Another snake eyes. There it is. Drapes him head first into that top turnbuckle. Now Hogan winds up. Big right hand takes down Steamboat. Hogan, look at the strength of Hulk Hogan. Power slam down to the mat. Does not go for the cover there. A mistake on the part of Hogan, if you ask me. And there it is, scoop slam. Hogan going for the leg drop. If he hits it, it's over. He does. Hogan's going to retain, hooks the leg. But Steamboat makes it to the ropes. I don't believe it. Steamboat made it to the ropes. Hogan now ramming Steamboat headfirst to the mat. Steamboat has been busted open. Steamboat wisely rolling to the floor to try to escape Hogan, but Hogan follows him out. And they're battling on the outside floor. Hogan picks up Steamboat and a power slam to the concrete floor. My God. Steamboat busted open. And Hogan with another backbreaker on the outside. Hogan does not mind a count out or even a double count. He'll lose. He won't lose the title. Count is up to 5 and Hogan goes back into the ring. Steamboat is dazed. Steamboat now trying to get back in. He does. He climbs up under the rope. Hops over the top rope. Hogan throws Steamboat into the ropes and a big elbow catches Steamboat. Hogan relentlessly now going after Steamboat. He's going for another leg drop. Off the ropes into Steamboat. Moves out of the way. The big clothesline takes down Hogan. This could be Steamboat's opportunity. He climbs the top rope. And Hogan caught him again. No, but Steamboat fights back. He leaves crossbody off the top. Hooks the leg. Referee counts 1, 2, and 3. No, a kick out by 2 by Hogan. Oh, I thought it was all over there. And so did Steamboat. What a great sequence that was. Steamboat moving out of the way of the leg drop. Hogan kicking out of the crossbody. Steamboat off the ropes. He dives. Oh, Hogan caught him with a kick. What a back and forth match this is for the NWA World Heavyweight Championship. We thank you for spending some of your Memorial Day with us. Hogan has Steamboat going for a suplex again. Up is Steamboat and down goes Steamboat. And Hogan goes for a bear hug, blocked and scouted by Steamboat. Crossbody hooks. No, does not hook the leg. But Steamboat climbing the top rope. Could it be the crossbody up the top? Hogan kicked out of the first one. Can he kick out of the second one? Steamboat dives, nails it, hooks the leg. Referee position 1, 2, and 3. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat has won the NWA World Heavyweight Championship
Here is your winner
at Clash of the Champions.
National Wrestling All-Star World Heavyweight Champion, Ricky the Dragon Steve Boyd.
Fans, thank you so much for joining us here at Clash of the Champions, and happy Memorial Day. We will see you next time on Gotmark76 this week. Until then, we'll see you at the matches. Good night, everybody.